I think this is a very common one when it comes to tradies, customers that are in physical occupations or manual occupations. Quite often, and when we're talking about pre-assessments here, we're not talking about aches and pains when you go and play a game of touch footy and be a bit stiff the next day. This is more about where you've got a bit of an issue. Let's say, for example, cruciate ligament injury in the knee, or lower back pain, neck pain, or something like that. One of the first things they're going to want to know is, what is that condition? Has it been diagnosed? Do they know what it is? And then what was the cause of it? Was it a sporting injury? Was it a work injury? That's going to be really important for them to understand, because that just really paints a bit of a picture of, is this something you're still currently doing? So if I'm still in that occupation, is this likely to happen again? Or is this, hey, a sports injury I had 10 years ago playing rugby or soccer or something like that, and that's no longer the case, you're not playing that anymore? The other thing that's going to be really important is going to be around, the treatment that you've had. So quite often when it comes to back pain, it might be a physio, it could be chiro, could be surgery, right? So what's going to be really important is to understand the treatment plan. So, are you going to a chiro, once a week, for example, right? So as you can imagine, that's quite an intensive treatment plan. Have you had surgery? Or is it just physiotherapy that you're having every 6 months or once a year? So it depends on what that plan is, but the more treatment you're having, typically speaking, you're going to have a exclusion when it comes to income protection and total permanent disablement cover. That is quite a common outcome. Anybody that's on a treatment plan, people that are on a maintenance plan. So, I go to the chiro for good posture, no ongoing back condition. Typically speaking, that is not going to be an exclusion on the policy. But here again, really important to disclose this to the insurer so they can make up their assessment. But really also important to know how effective that's been. So if you have had treatment, what was the outcome of that? How effective has it been? How long have you been symptom and treatment free?